Okay, so I'd like to go ahead and call our canvassing meeting for Edgewood to order. For the official time, it's 2:06. Can I get a roll call, please?
Yes, Chair Roybal,
I'm here.
Commissioner Hanson,
Present.
Commissioner Hamilton,
Here.
Commissioner Garcia, absent. Okay, is that correct?
No, it looks like he signed on.
He's just muted.
Okay,
Commissioner
So-
Garcia, I tried unmuting you. You want to try again?
Commissioner Garcia,
I'm here.
thank you. Commissioner Hughes,
Here.
you have the floor. You have more than enough. Thank you.
Thank you, Madam Clerk. So our next agenda item is the approval of the agenda. Are there any questions or comments on the agenda? If not, what's the pleasure of the board?
Mr. Chair.
Yes, Manager Miller?
No, this is Commissioner Hanson.
Oh, okay. Go ahead, Commissioner Hanson.
I would like to move approval of the agenda.
Do we have a motion from Commissioner Hanson? Do I hear a second?
Second.
We have a second from, okay, a second from Commissioner Hamilton. Is that correct?
Yes, it is.
Yes, correct.
Okay. So I'm going to go to a roll call vote. Commissioner Hanson?
Yes.
Commissioner Hamilton?
Yes.
Commissioner Hughes?
Yes.
Commissioner Garcia? And a yes from Commissioner Roybal. So this item, the approval of the agenda passes unanimously. Okay, next we have item D, and this is a request approval of August 24th, 2020, Town of Edgewood special election report of the canvasses pursuant to New Mexico SA 1978 Section 1-13-13A and 1-14 or 24-3A and 1-24-4A. This is an action item. And from the county clerk's office, we have Mr. Steve Frescus.
Good afternoon, Chair Roybal, members of the commission, and everyone else present. We're here to present the canvass for the August 24th Town of Edgewood special election for your review and approval. We had a total of 1,512 voters. We sent out over 3,600 ballots. This was an all-mail ballot election. And the question on the ballot, should the Town of Edgewood be organized under commissioner-managed form of government and providing for the election of 5 commissioners? It was passed for the commission-managed government. There was 1,046 votes. Against, 466 votes. So I stand for questions.
Okay, thank you, Mr. Frescus. I want to see if we do have questions. I did have one quick question. I was curious as to if we had anything to compare the amount of voters that we had for this all mail-in ballot versus years past. If there's any other similar elections that we could compare to. That was just a question. I don't know if we have that any data, but I was just out of curiosity.
Actually, Commissioner, I do. In the 2016 mayoral election, we had a total of 513 total voters compared to the 1,512 on this one. So
okay.
It was almost 3 times as much with all mail. And in 2012, we had about almost 700 voters. So it was almost double that for that year.
Wow.
Chair Roybal, this is Geraldine Salazar.
Yes. Madam Clerk?
Yes, these are different types of elections because the ones that were quoted just now were actual ballots or elections for the positions of the governing body, whereas this election is election for a question. And so that is a difference. And I
Okay.
think, in addition, I may have heard wrong, but I want to establish for the record, in the event that I did hear correct, and that is for the question was 1,018 and against it was 455. Thank you.
Thank you, Madam Clerk. I appreciate that clarification. I'm going to go to Commissioner Hanson. Did you have any questions, Commissioner? Commissioner Hanson?
No, I don't. Thank you, Mr. Chair. I don't have any questions.
Thank you. Thank you, Commissioner Hanson. Commissioner Garcia, did you have any questions?
No, I don't. Thank you, Mr. Chair.
Okay, thank you, Commissioner Garcia. Commissioner Hughes?
I don't have any questions. You asked the one I was going to ask, and thank you.
Thank you, sir. Commissioner Hamilton?
No, I don't have any questions. Thank you, Chair.
Thank you, Commissioner Hamilton. I just want to express my gratitude to our clerk's office, Madam Clerk Salazar, and also our, I believe, if I get the title wrong, I'm sorry, but I think it's Director of Elections, Frescas. I do appreciate, the hard work that you guys put into these elections and preparing for this canvassing. So I just want to express my gratitude to the clerk's office and always being professional and doing a great job. So thank you for that.
Thank you, Chair Roybal. Appreciate that. The staff in the office here worked really hard, as they always do. So we could not have these elections without the support of Clerk Salazar and with all the staff of the clerk's office.
Thank you, Mr. Frescas.
And Chair
Okay,
Roybal,
so,
Chair Roybal,
if we get a motion in a second, or is this Madam Clerk?
okay, my apologies. I want to thank all 5 of you today for being in attendance. It would be considered a small election, but the process was enormous. It was contentious and things went well in spite of everything. And so I do thank my staff and I do thank all of you for your attendance today. So we survived that in addition to preparing simultaneously for the 2020 general election. My staff has worked very hard and they have been committed to this election down south of Santa Fe County and to the current election we've been managing. So thank you all. We appreciate all your hard work.
Thank you, Madam Clerk. I'm going to go to the board for a motion and then a second, and then I'll go around the table one more time for discussion.
Mr. Chair, this is Rudy. I'd like to make a motion for approval.
I'll
We
second.
have a motion from Commissioner Garcia, and I believe a second from Commissioner Hamilton. Is that correct?
Yes, it is, sir.
Okay, thank you. So we have a motion and a second. Under discussion, Commissioner Hamilton, did you have anything under discussion that you would like to say?
No, Mr. Chair, no further questions.
Commissioner Hanson?
No, thank you.
Okay, Commissioner Garcia? Commissioner Garcia?
I guess my computer. No, just really quick. Thank you to the staff. We have a huge election coming forward, and just want to wish staff and the clerk good luck. But thank you for what you do.
Thank you for that, Commissioner Garcia. Commissioner Hughes?
No further questions. Thank you.
Okay, and just one more time, just thanking the clerk's office and the Bureau of Elections. You guys do a fantastic job. So I'm going to go to a roll call vote. Commissioner?
We didn't hear you, Commissioner, Mr. Chair.
Okay, so I'm going to go to a roll call vote. Commissioner Hanson?
Yes.
Commissioner Hamilton?
Yes.
Commissioner Garcia,
Yes.
Commissioner Hughes,
Yes.
and a yes from Commissioner Roybal. So this item number D for request for approval for the August 24th, 2020 Town of Edgewood Special Edition report of canvas has been approved unanimously. So thank you very much. So, and next we have, it's an adjournment unless there's any other comments from commissioners. If not, I'll entertain a motion to adjourn.
I move to adjourn, Mr. Chair. This is Commissioner Hanson.
Thank you, Commissioner Hanson.
I'll second.
Second.
Okay, we have multiple seconds from Commissioner Hamilton and Commissioner Hughes. I'm going to say all those in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Thank you. Have a great day, everybody.
Yes, and again, thank you all so much.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thanks, everybody.
Thank you.